Imagine this, a quiet summer day in 1518. The streets of Strasbourg are alive with the hum of daily life. But then, something strange happens. A woman steps into the square. She begins to dance. Not a joyful dance, but a frantic, uncontrollable one. And soon, she's not alone. Within days, hundreds are dancing, unable to stop, unable to rest. What was this madness? Was it a curse, a disease, or something even darker? This is the story of the dancing plague of 1518. It all began with one woman, Frau Trophea. On a hot July day, she stepped into the streets and began to dance. No music played. No celebration was underway. Her movements were erratic, almost desperate. She danced for hours, until her feet bled, until she collapsed from exhaustion. At first, the townsfolk thought it was a strange but harmless spectacle. But as the days passed, more people joined her. Men, women, even children, all caught in the same uncontrollable compulsion to dance. Within a week, over 30 people were dancing. Within a month, the number swelled to 400. They danced for days without rest, their bodies breaking down, some even dying from heart attacks, strokes, or sheer exhaustion. The leaders of Strasbourg were baffled. Was this a punishment from God? A curse? Desperate for answers, they turned to the wisdom of the time, the stars. Astrologers claimed the plague was caused by hot blood rising to the brain, a result of an alignment of the planets. In a bizarre attempt to cure the plague, the town leaders hired musicians and built a stage. They believed the dancers needed to dance it out, to keep moving until the madness passed. But the music only fueled the frenzy. When music failed, the town turned to prayer. The afflicted were led to a chapel dedicated to Saint Vitus, the patron saint of dancers. There, they prayed for deliverance from the curse. But the plague did not end quickly. For weeks, the dancing continued. The streets of Strasbourg became a living nightmare, filled with the sounds of shuffling feet and anguished cries. Some danced until they died, their bodies giving out under the strain. What caused this madness? Historians have debated for centuries. Some say it was mass hysteria, a psychological response to the stress of famine and disease. Others believe it was ergot poisoning caused by contaminated rye bread. But the truth remains a mystery. By September, the dancing plague had finally ended. But the people of Strasbourg would never forget the summer of 1518. The streets that once echoed with the sounds of madness now lay silent, a haunting reminder of a mystery that remains unsolved to this day. What was the dancing plague of 1518? A curse, a disease, or a warning from history about the power of the human mind? Perhaps we'll never know. But one thing is certain. It's a story that will leave you questioning the limits of reality. If you found this story as fascinating as we did, let us know in the comments. What other mysteries of history should we uncover? Until next time, stay curious.